Alright guys, so a lot of you have been telling me in the comments and telling me on my Discord that you're having trouble getting banned. So you're creating your account, you're logging on, and then you're getting banned, or you're instantly getting banned, or sometimes you post a few things and getting banned. Now there are a few different reasons why you might be getting banned. So I'm just going to go through them today. So when you're setting up your account or you're setting up a new account, that you can 100% make sure you're doing everything correctly, you're eliminating all the risk of getting banned, or 99% of the risk, because unfortunately Depop do have a bit of an AI that run checks on brand new accounts, and it is pretty crap. So if you do happen to break even a tiny one of their terms and conditions, it's going to flag you, it's going to pull you up straight away, and then you will get into trouble. So I'm just going to go over what you need to do when setting up so that you can avoid these, and that you are most likely 99% of the time you'll get in and have absolutely no problems, instead of logging in and getting banned like a lot of you have been. The very beginning, when you are setting up your Depop account, put in your details. Don't go putting in fake names. Don't go putting in fake last names, emails. Put a username. This is important. Put a username that is somewhat similar to your first and last name. So if your first and last name is John Doe, let your username be John_Doe, or find something similar to that. So instead of having your first and last name as John Doe, then having jewelry shopper 17 as your username, it just seems fake. So that's one reason that you might be getting banned. So put in all of your details legitimately. You can change all of this stuff after a month of you being on and they're no longer looking at you suspiciously. Put all your details in, your normal email address, or an email address that isn't just a bot one. So don't use an email that's like depopaccount@gmail.com. Don't do that. Use your actual Gmail account. So it might be john.doe@gmail.com. Use your actual account, because if you put in fake stuff here, it's going to flag you right from the start and you're going to be doomed. And make sure you're putting in your actual location here. So put your actual country in, because when it comes to linking bank and PayPal stuff, if it's not the same, it's going to flag stuff. So that's my first tip for you. Make sure you're putting all your details correctly and you're not using fakes and stuff like that. You're not using fake names and fake emails. If you've previously been banned on Depop, like if you go back a year ago or whatever, you used to use Depop and you've been banned, get a new email. Or if you do need your phone number, like it may ask for your phone number later on, ask someone, like just go up to your mother and be like, yo, I'm doing this, can I use your phone number? I'm not doing anything wrong with it. I just can't use mine because my account's been inactive for too long or something like that. So use someone else's phone number, because use someone that you know that won't be using Depop though. Because if you do get banned later on for drop shipping on it or whatever, you don't want to have, cause harm for someone else that might want to use it later on. So use someone that you know that isn't going to use Depop. So if you have previously been banned, use another account. Now, make sure when you click next here, it'll take you to filling out your bank account or your PayPal. Make sure that your bank account and PayPal addresses are the same that you would put in if it asks for your location. So if your bank account is in the US, but you're lying and saying that you live in Australia, then it's going to flag you straight away, because why are you sending money to different countries? Like, it's going to flag you. So if you do happen to be in a circumstance where you live in a different country where your bank is currently, see if you can open up a PayPal account or a new PayPal account that's in your current country. If you travel around lots, then this one you might just have to explain to them if you do get banned. But try to put your location to where you actually are and where your bank is or your PayPal is in the same. So make sure if you're from Australia, put in Australia, and make sure your bank and PayPal is in Australia. So that'll be the third tip. Now, okay guys, now once you've set up your account, you've put in all your details correctly and you're not using anything fake, then download the Depop app on your phone or tablet. So you want to download it, you just want to log into your account. You don't have to do anything once you're logged in, but you want it to be logged in. You want to show Depop that you are not just some robot somewhere that's just signed up to an account, that you are actually able to log onto a tablet or a phone that hasn't already had an account logged into, and it shows that you are legit, and it further proves to them that they shouldn't be banning you because you are actually a real person. Then the next thing you're going to want to do, when you first list your products, you're going to want to make sure the first three are your absolute best, the absolute best photos that you can. So if you look at my first ones, they weren't the best. You want photos like this. Look at this. It's a high quality photo. It looks like that I actually own the item. Like, this looks like that I own the item. It's on my wrist, whereas this might look a little bit too professional. But then again, it does. Watch the other videos where I do talk about setting up different accounts and bios and stuff. But this also looks like I own it. So just have a look at that when setting up your account. Make sure that your first few posts are your absolute best. Then the next tip is going to be, when you first start, upload 3 items a day max. Don't go uploading more than 3 items a day. because if you're just going to spam it, they're going to look at it, they're going to have a really good look into your account, and if you've got products that look a little bit dodgy and they look like this looks like a high quality image because there's no rest. How am I taking this photo? How am I getting perfect background, perfect white background? Then they're going to look into it and they might ban you. So make sure that you're only uploading 3 posts a day. You don't want to flag anything on their radar. Then if you're also uploading at the very start, when they might be looking at you, possibly for the first few days, don't actually upload any items that you're going to drop ship. Go to your wardrobe, pick out any piece of clothing, pick a brand, say it's a Nike t-shirt, and then take photos of it front, back, all good photos, high quality photos, clean your camera, and then upload them, but upload it at a higher price. So say that you only bought the shirt for $30, upload it for $50 because you don't actually want it to sell. You just want it to be there so it looks like to Depop that you are indeed legit, that you're uploading a branded thing, that you do have the items, that you have taken the photos and that you've got it with you. So I haven't done it before, but when looking online, people have said upload your own good quality photos first. They found that that's helped. So it might be something that if you're having trouble with, just pick any random item of clothing, upload it, but for way too high so you don't actually sell it. Okay, now when it comes to actually uploading items, I'm just going to give a few tips on here that when you're first uploading, you definitely want to be making sure of so you don't get banned. And moving forward, it's also super helpful to ensure that you're doing this correctly. Make sure when you're listing a product, you're listing it as other. For the brand, don't list, don't list a t-shirt and pretend that it's a brand name t-shirt because it is super scummy. You will get banned as soon as someone finds out. And if Depop do happen to look into it and they find that it is a fake, then they're going to ban you instantly. So make sure that you're listing it as other. It's not worth lying about it. And make sure when you come to your actually listing, so this is my description for a product that I own, well, I don't own, that I dropship. I've got a max of five hashtags. Don't do any more than 5 hashtags. It's going to clog it up, and you first of all, you won't ever sell because it's just going to dull out your account, dull out the hashtags. It's not going to work. But if you're spamming them, it's going to give them a reason to look into your account. So don't spam hashtags. Now, the next thing that I'm going to say, let's just go to Depop. When you're first starting, it doesn't matter what the item is. Just literally click on stuff and like it. It doesn't matter, just literally go through, just look at stuff and like it, interact with the app, look up, and pants, just look it up, just show that you're interested and that you're not just selling. You literally have to spend 2 minutes a day doing this, just interact with the app, actually do something. Even if you're just going in and out of your selling hub, just make sure that you are doing something, because, if they just see that you're sitting there spamming items and that you're never actually looking at anything, you're never interacting with the selling hub, you're never liking anyone else's items, are looking to your account and looking. Depop, I'm sure you could tell there's a theme in this video. You're doing everything you can so Depop doesn't look into your account. So we'll just make sure by interacting with the app that it looks like we are legit people. Now, the sort of final one that I have for you guys before I recap here is when you're choosing an item, so this is just from my suppliers, I found an item here. It's not obviously, it's a decent enough item. It's sold 12 times. It's got 2 reviews. Sure, these reviews, chance they're fake, but it's sold 2 times. It's sold 12 times, 2 reviews. But I actually know this product's actually decent, so I might review it and just help him out. But you can find, I might not. It's on my supplier list. So you guys can come in here. 12 items sold. So when you upload this to Depop, if it does a screening on your item and has a look at whether or not it's found it on the internet or found it with AliExpress or some Chinese website, they're less likely to find this because it's only 12 sold, so it's not a popular item. Whereas another one, this silver 925 sterling bracelet, it's sold over 5,000 times with 1,300 reviews. If they screen this, they're going to find it on AliExpress with pretty much exact same photos. So when you're first uploading your first products, don't use these type of ones. Even if they're great and they're a little bit cheaper, they're able to make it a bit cheaper because they sell so many. Go and find one like this that's got 12 sold, because that will do so much better. Because if they try screen it, they're not going to find anything. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly wrap up everything that I've said in this video in a short little summarized version. So just ensure that all your details are legit and correct. Don't use any fakes, don't use fake names, emails, stuff like that. If you've previously been banned, use new emails and numbers. Ensure that your PayPal or bank location is in the same location that you've set up your account. So if your Depop account is set up to be Australian, then make sure your bank or PayPal is too. Log into the tablet or phone app immediately after setting up your account. Your first few posts should be the absolute best high quality. You saw in the video, it looks like that the bracelet was actually owned by me and I was just taking a photo of my wrist. Upload 3 posts max a day at the start, don't spam it. Upload your own clothes at the start. Price is too high, so price them super high so they don't sell, but not like, don't sell it for $100 for just a Nike t-shirt because I know something's up. Sell it for 50. Just pretend that you're a little bit inexperienced and you don't really know what you should be listing it for. Ensure that the brand is always uploaded as other when drop shipping. Don't scam people. Max of 5 hashtags in your not your bio, your description. And then interact with the site and app, so like items in and out of your selling hub, all that type of stuff, and find items when you're uploading without thousands of reviews. Find the smaller or less known items. So I'm going to summarize this, sort of the most important thing that I'm calling a trial week. So your trial week is when you upload your own clothes at prices too high, interact with the website 3 items per day, and use tablet in your phone app. Do this for the first week. That is the absolute most important. Because the other stuff is just like when you're setting up, make sure you're doing it correctly, and ongoing, make sure you're doing it correctly. In the first week, once you're in, and if you don't get banned straight away, and you've set everything up correctly and you're in, for your first week, this is what you should be doing. This is what I'm calling the trial week. Upload your own photos, interact with the website, max 3 items per day, and use your phone and tablet app. So that is probably going to be the most important. I've done a lot of research on this, looked into what people are saying online, what Depop is saying, also coupled with my own experience, because I've set up, I think, 6 accounts now on Depop. So this is coupled with my own experience of what works and what doesn't. I've been banned before, so these are just what I found happened when I got banned. So it's just important to know. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I was able to go over stuff that you didn't know and that will help you not get banned on Depop. If you guys are looking for some help, I have a Discord that you can join. You can either comment for it down in the link below, comment in the comment section down below, or it's in my channel bio. If you want it, I'm there to help. There is a paid section of it. I'll just pop up some results of people. Here's some making over $1,000, someone else making over $1,000, some over 600 here, or 650, and then people just getting their first sales. If you need help, you want results like this, you can join the Discord. It is a simple enough method. I do have extra videos on my account if you are still struggling with stuff. If you have any comments or you want new videos and stuff, leave them down below. I'll make new videos and try to cover anything that you guys are unsure about. But thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this, and happy earnings.